Basketball, you betcha I'm back. It's the Daily Trainer, ready to give you what you need, guaranteed to succeed each and every day for the game that you love to play. So let's get this workout underway. We going strong to the hoop today. All layups. Everything layups. From the beginning of time to the end of time. We're giving you everything we got. We got MIKAN layups to start. So let's get into the MIKAN layups and see ourselves putting it in the hoop, jumping off of 1 foot on the right side to the left side. Okay, we're going to go 2 sets of 10, take a break in between each set for, 15, 20 seconds. That'll give you enough time to catch your breath and get it right back up. Remember, we want to go high off the glass. Straight on is okay, but you want to finish wide with that mic and work on that touch, work on that lift. Also, you want to jump off that 1 foot. We don't just want to tippy toe our MIKANs. We want to jump just a little bit, okay, on each foot. Now, you can do that with 2 feet as well. And then you can MIKAN reverse, okay, which would be your inside hand reverses, going to left and the right. And we can do those in 10 as well. So, the MIKAN drill, a classic, special, just to get you warmed up, get those legs moving, get those arms moving, and get that brain with the feel and the touch off the glass, right? It's a feel, and that's what we want to do when we're doing this drill. Okay, so now we're going to go right into our one-step layups. Okay, this is going to help us with, again, our technique, our form, and we want to make sure we're taking those steps properly and elevating off of that leg to finish. Okay, now we got the 1 step and we got the elevation off of 1 leg. Then we have the jump style, right? Like where you take off 1 leg and then land on 2 and then you finish strong. Or you can call it a power layup, whichever you would like to call it. Okay, this is going to help younger kids with their left hand when they don't want to do it because both legs are going to give them the power to get that basketball up and high off the glass. So we want to make sure we emphasize that and the importance of that. All right, now going into that, we want to make sure, again, we got 2 hands on the basketball and we're kind of keeping it at a low angle opposed to keeping it above our head and keeping it high for the layup, just on this particular one. Okay, and then we're going to go into our warm-up layups. Okay, remember, that's going to be our regular layup with the right hand, a jump stop layup right hand, inside hand layup, same leg layup. Then we got the reverse inside hand layup, and then we got the outside hand lay. Yes. And then we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. We're just going to go through this 1 time. If you want to do it more than 1 time, be my guest. But remember, try to keep it in that order just so it's easier to remember. All right. Now, we got more in store, that's for sure. And looking into these layups, we want to get into our layups where now we're working our footwork. So we're going to throw that basketball out. We're going to work our reverse pivot. We're going to get our layup in there. Okay. Then we're going to work our front pivot. We're going to get our layup in there. Okay. Remember, these are the beginning stages of it. And then we are also going to have our reverse pivot with our jab fake, going across to the other side of the basket and finishing the layup. Okay, and we have that in our newer footage where we're working our different footwork. And you're going to do all those as well. And we're going to go 2 times each, right? Just to get the feel of it, the refresher of what you probably already know, but just making sure you do it right without traveling, right? Because when we speed up, we tend to travel. So, finishing up that footwork, and then quick water break because I know it's hard to do all these layups. And remember, all this work. Back at it again with the layups. Okay, so now we're going to go block to block. Okay, hash mark to hash mark. Hash mark to hash mark. Free throw line to free throw line. All the way up to that 3-point line. And then we're going to finish those layups. Okay, again, it's easy, but with the intensity and trying to finish each one, let's work on not missing any, right? As easy as they can be, it's easy as how we take the drill and miss shots. So that's not what we want, okay? And I'm seeing layups being missed more and more every day. because people don't feel it's that important to work on because it's a close range, high percentage shot. But if we look at the stats, it's probably one of the most missed shots, especially when it comes to how high the percentage ratio is based on how much you're supposed to make it because it's a high percentage shot. So that's a stat I'm not breaking down because I'm not a mathematician, but you can. But it's definitely a shot that's missed more. I'm starting to go back to the mid-range because I feel like we got a little bit better chance there just because there's some space in between some people when they shoot instead of a contested layup. But anyway, getting back into driving from the baseline, okay, working a counter move, whether that's a hesitation, whether that's a double cross, whether that's through the legs, and we're going to attack that rim, okay? We got that across, and we got that going straight at the rim, all right? You're going to do that on both sides, at least 2 times each with the move, okay? It's really important for you to do that when it comes to laying that basketball up, and really focus on your footwork here. The footwork is so important, okay? We forget about that footwork. It's so important when coming off of that drill, all right? And then our last one we're going to do, okay, where it's kind of easy, very simple, is we're going to dribble with the cross, okay? And we are going to finish that layup. So you're going to be at that free throw line. You're going to cross. We're going to go through the legs. We're going to go through the legs cross. We're going to go crossover through the legs. And everything is going to be a layup, okay? So that's more of your newer footage that you're looking at to finish up on that particular drill. Then we're going to drive to the basket, okay, with making layups. And I'm going to give you that one when we get back from our water break because I know we need just one more. And then we're going to get into the last part of our finishes. All right, now let's put these handles to the test a little bit, but also still attacking that rim. So we're coming straight from the wing. We're going to cross over at the elbow. We're going to drive hard and go finish that layup, okay? Then, same thing, attacking from the wing. Boom, through the legs. Straight at the rim, elevate, making sure the footwork is correct. And then, obviously, we have behind the back. Oh, yeah. Got to finish that one, too. Now, taking it out more with the footwork, different angles. Remember, we're going both sides on this particular drill. But then we're going to go to our 5-spot layups where we make sure we roll it out to ourselves, whip it through, okay? Looking at the baseline, looking at the wing, looking at the top, looking at the wing again, as well as the other side baseline. All right, now we're going to go there and we're going to go back as we continue to make these layups. Then our next thing that we're looking at is we're going to go our diamond drill. Okay, with that diamond drill, we're going to work those same moves, right, that we were working earlier from the wing. We got our crossovers, we got our through the legs, we got our behind the backs. All right, the diamond drill is very effective in helping you just navigate through those obstacles and then working on that footwork coming out of it. Okay, again, can't stress enough the importance of utilizing your handle effectively and then understanding your footwork, even if you have to play off 2 all the time. I know it doesn't look sexy, but it is ideal. So please keep that in mind. Playing off 2 will help you in the future. Remember, I said that. And speaking of which, we want to finish up our drill with our attack from the top. Okay, so with our attack from the top, we're just going to go right-handed, and then we're going to drive. We're going to make a quick little hesitation and go. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Then we got our through the legs crossovers. We got our simple in and outs going to that help cone, and then we're finishing. Okay, so again, this is all layups. And then our last one of the day to finish it, the icing on the cake for you, basketball you, is the full court layups. That's your conditioning for today. And you're going to finish those on the right side. We got 5 down the court on the right side, 5 down the court on the left side. Basketball you, I can't thank you enough for being with me in the building as you always are each and every day and every way for the game that you love to play. And you know what I have to say. Remember, someone's always working. Are you?